We're in Microsoft Excel 2013, and I'm going to show you how to customize the ribbon. The ribbon, these lists of various different tabs and commands underneath them. So let's go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon. Now from here, we can go ahead and take a look at all the different tabs you see here, match up to the tabs you see here. One of them is not checked by default, which is the Developer tab. So if we click OK, then we will see the Developer tab show up, and then all the default commands that come with it. Let's go back into it again, and we will uncheck the Developer tab. And we'll also go in to some of these different places. And if we want to, we can go ahead and remove certain things that we don't think we're going to use and may just be taking up space. So if I go to Data, for instance, get external data, click remove, and now it's gone. However, if I go to the left-hand side and I want to move things to the right-hand side, I'll click, say, copy, for instance, and then click add underneath data, and it says I can't do that. I have to create a custom group first. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new group right here by clicking on this button, and you see it shows up under data because that's the area that I'm in. I can rename that. We'll just call it test, and I can also click a picture to go with it. And now I can go over to copy and click add, and you see that now shows up. So if I click OK and I go over to data, now I'm going to see copy, and there it is. So let's go back to our customized ribbon and learn a few more things. So if we want to add another tab, so we see we only have a certain amount of tabs here, we've got lots more space if we want to, then we can click on New Tab. So there's our new tab. It says Custom. We'll rename it. We'll call it Stuff. Click OK. Now underneath Stuff you see a new group, which we'll rename that also, and we'll put Cool Stuff. Click OK. And instead of just choosing the popular commands, we can click the drop down. We can choose all commands. So you can see there's a lot of all commands here. Let's add 3D effects. Sounds pretty fun. Let's add accent, and we'll add one more. Add to print area. Click OK. And now we see a tab called Stuff. And inside Stuff, you see the three different little apps that we put into that particular tab, and we can click on that, we can make changes, etc. Of course, right now it doesn't show what Stuff is going to do for us. We have to have the right environment in order to get those to show up dark like the accent is. So let's go ahead and go back to our options, customize ribbon, and take a look when you hit the drop down list. By default, the popular commands show up. You can also go to commands not in the ribbon. These are ones that don't show up anywhere in the ribbon, and you can go ahead and add those if you like. All commands like we showed earlier, macros, and various different things like that. Here's some of the canned tabs that are not in this list that you may want to decide to use, such as design. Expand design, and you can see various different tools under design. So we've got new tab, new group, we've got rename, we've gone through those, the add and the remove, the different commands, and the customize the ribbon. If we want, we can reset everything back to the way it was. And now it's back to factory defaults. And if we have any programmers that have created special items for us, then we can import those as well, or as well as export. And we're all done getting it the way you want. Just click OK.